Got stabbed.
The surgeon.
Bleeding out.
The surgeon.
Literally died.
Believe it or not, the surgeon. This isn't for the camera. You could be looking at healing someone for over 30 on a free action. Man, the surgeon in this game makes a cleric look like they are, I don't know, trying to heal someone with essential oils and good vibes. Like, what the hell?
Hello, ASIC Lowlanders, and welcome to the Cosmere Quest. I'm Sheridan.
I'm Nave. That's Rock.
And today we are diving into my favourite heroic path specialty. So grab your scalpels and your knobweed sap. We are putting the surgeon on the operating table and we're going to dissect it in detail. Pop quiz! Give us your best healers and surgeons.
Liren.
Kaladin.
Dr. Zoidberg.
Soraka.
Dr. Nick.
House.
The Night Nurse.
The Yellow Aja.
Mercy.
Watson.
Bones.
Freud.
The Medic.
Baymax.
Alright. That'll do.
The surgeon is a specialty within the scholar heroic path. That means if this is your starting path, the first heroic path you've ever taken, you're going to get your starting skill. That is a +1 to law.
And regardless of whether it's your starting path, you're going to get the Scholar Key Talent, which is Erudition. Erudition gives you a choice of either a cultural or a utility expertise, and it gives you 2 cognitive skills. These are temporary, and you can change any of them by spending time at a library.
Scholars know a lot of things, and then they can relearn those things at a library. You're a scholar.
So like with every specialty, the lovely folks at Brotherwise Games have given us an example build for the surgeon. Do you want to run us through that?
Yeah, so they suggest a Carbranthian surgeon build from scratch. So we know at character creation, you get 2 cultural expertises. Obviously one's going to be Carbranth. Spec into any other cultural expertise, doesn't matter. They don't impact your stats at all as a surgeon. It also suggests you go human ancestry. Your human ancestry gives you 1 free extra spec into your talent tree. They suggest field medicine.
For good reason.
Very good reason. Attributes. You want to prioritize intellect and willpower. We also get into that and the why in a minute. Skills. You get, obviously we said +1 to law as your starting skill. They also suggest out of the 4 that you can distribute at character creation, you go 2 into medicine, 1 into the athletics, and an extra 1 into law. You're a scholar, you're a surgeon, you know things. Like you said, we get your erudition key talent. That gives you a +1 expertise. Expertises are not a finite list. You can choose from any number of expertises, but they do suggest things like pediatrics, surgery, or psychiatry. And your bonus skills from your erudition talent, they also suggest to put an extra 1 in law and an extra 1 in medicine. And finally, you should be starting with the artisan starting kit. That's the build suggestion from Brotherwise.
Yeah, it's a really solid build suggestion. Honestly, most people understand Carbranthian surgeons from early in the books. It's where Liren trained. The build itself is relatively straightforward. The suggestion for intellect and willpower makes a lot of sense. Intellect covers your medicine and your law skills, and willpower covers focus, which allows you to do more abilities, especially if you're going through the field medicine side of the tree, which is a lot more heavy on activations and triggers, abilities that you can use. Focus is really important, and obviously your recovery die comes from there as well. If you are just dipping into the emotional intelligence side of the tree, it's more about passives. Maybe willpower isn't as important, but overall I think it's a solid build.
Yeah.
So we know what a scholar is. We've had a look at the example build. Let's get into some talents.
The first talent that we're going to get into is field medicine.
Field medicine.
Now this one is strong. This is where you get to run onto the battlefield, apply salves, bandage your allies, reset dislocated joints. You are a field medic. And this one actually features in a couple of the later talents as well. So keep it in your back pocket. This one takes 1 action if you're in combat, and it requires a +1 to your medicine to be able to do it in the first place. Now, what it gives you is as a field medic, you can spend 1 focus to make a DC 15 medicine test. On a success of that medicine test, you get to heal your ally for their recovery die. So they roll their recovery die, they get to heal for that amount, and they get to add your medicine rank onto that health. If you fail, then they just get to recover for their recovery die. They don't get the plus of your medicine rank. It is a disadvantage if you're trying to use this on yourself. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. But this one is really pretty strong for such an early talent.
Yeah, so normally in the Cosmere RPG, you can actually make a medicine test to heal an ally at any stage without any spec or talents at all in the surgeon talent tree. However, normally you would just heal them for your medicine skill rank, and that is it. And if you fail the test, no healing at all.
And it normally costs 2 focus.
Yeah.
So it costs less, and you get to heal more.
Even if you fail it.
We love field medicine.
It's pretty strong. Next up, we have Anatomical Insight. This is where you've studied the body so well that you know exactly where to punch. So when you make an unarmed attack, whether it's a punch or an elbow or a headbutt or a bite, you can spend a focus or an opportunity to apply the exhausted condition to your target, equal to half of your medicine skill rank, rounded up.
Yeah, so if you're going to be the type of surgeon who likes to get a bit of blood on their hands but with your gloves off, then this is probably going to be the talent for you.
Yeah.
Swift Healer. I did say that we're going to round back and talk about field medicine again. Swift Healer is where you are so adept at being a surgeon, you're practiced with your hands, you are an amazing healer. You no longer have to use an action to perform field medicine. You are swift. You can do it whenever you'd like as a free action, once per turn. Perform field medicine, just so that sinks in. Perform field medicine, which is already strong, for a free action, once per turn. Not only that, but Swift Healer also allows you to, whenever you're healing anybody, add your medicine rank on top of that heal, regardless of what that heal is. Very strong.
Yeah, whenever you heal someone with an ability, you add your medicine rank. So my question to the GMs out there, does this apply now your medicine skill rank twice to field medicine? Because field medicine itself already applies that. I think it does at our table, or it will. But get in the comments, let us know what you think.
Yeah, love Swift Healer.
Next up, we have Ongoing Care. This one has a prerequisite of at least 3 in the law skill. And this is where you've learned or you've studied not just physical health, but mental health and the ongoing care of your party members and patients. So imagine your party's just got done fighting a white spine and Shardbearer Bob over here's got a broken leg. Maybe you're fine after the fight, but you decide to sit down for a rest. In this case, you can forego your benefits of a rest in order to help your allies in that moment. So you make a DC 10 medicine check and you add 5 for every injury that they have. And then if you're successful, you can remove a condition that's imposed by an injury. So for example, the injury could halve their movement speed if it was a broken leg. That would be removed based off this skill.
Yeah, it also just gives you a free utility expertise in mental health.
Yeah, mental health care utility expertise added to your sheet. Pretty good.
Yeah, good package.
Next up, Revivify.
No, we're going to talk Resuscitation. Definitely not Revivify. Wrong game. Resuscitation, it is what it says it is. You're going to get to bring someone back from the brink. They've seen the light. They've seen into the beyond. And you, as a surgeon, are going to be able to bring them back to life. This one has a +3 in medicine as your prerequisite. And we're talking about field medicine again. I did say it comes back for a few other talents. So in this one, you use the field medicine talent to attempt to resuscitate, reminding you that if you've got Swift Healer, which is also a prerequisite, so you should, you're going to get to do this as a free action. So you attempt field medicine, you spend 3 focus instead of 1, but you get to bring someone back from the dead. You get to apply field medicine to a target who's died within the number of rounds equal to your medicine rank. On a success, they recover their health as normal for that talent, and they return to life. I mean, it's pretty insane.
Yeah, you can revive someone for no diamonds and not even an action. It's amazing.
Just 3 focus. Save your focus. Get willpower.
Alrighty, let's take a look at the right-hand side of the talent tree, starting with Emotional Intelligence. Emotional Intelligence upgrades your erudition key talent to now offer 3 skills, and they're not only limited to cognitive skills now, but they could also be spiritual skills.
Yep, the description for this talent also says that you can spot hidden emotions, complicated feelings. So thematic that you also get the utility expertise of diagnosis.
Yeah, I've personally never spec'd into emotional intelligence.
Moving on.
Let's go to the next one.
The collected talent. This one paints an immediate picture for me, alright? Picture this. You're in Hearthstone. You are Liren, and you are in the scene where you've got the townsfolk accusing you in the middle of the night of stealing Bright Lord Wishtier's spheres. He confronts the townspeople. He's not hostile. He's not aggressive. He is cool, calm, and collected. He is even-keeled amongst the chaos that is just coming at him. That, to me, is what collected is.
Maybe you should be the GM for our games. What does collected actually give you?
So
Come on.
Collected, it's passive, it's always active, but it's pretty simple. You get an increase of 2 to your cognitive and your spiritual defenses. You just get to keep your cool. You are Liren. This is what Liren is for me.
The final surgeon talent, applied medicine. This one has a prerequisite of 2 in the law skill. You'll see why in just a moment. And this is where you are so studied at every discipline of medicine. It says here chemistry, anatomy, social behavior, and much more. Imagine a character that has a book for every type of medicine that they've ever studied that they carry around with them. And they can now, not just from having practice healing people in the field, but just knowing so much about medicine, they can heal even better. In this case, you get to, whenever you heal someone, add your law skill to the heal on top of the medicine skill.
Actually, more powerful than you might think.
Yeah. Wait, let me get this right. This isn't for the camera. You can have, if you put erudition skills into medicine, you could have an 8 medicine, right? You use field medicine on someone, which means you get to apply your medicine skill. And then if you use Swift Healer, you can apply your medicine skill again. And then if you've got applied medicine, you get to add your law, which could be 5, and their recovery die. If they've got good willpower, you could be looking at healing someone for over 30 on a free action.
Yeah, I guess.
The surgeon in this game makes a cleric look like they are, I don't know, trying to heal someone with essential oils and good vibes. Like, what the hell?
That's pretty overpowered. All right, scalpels down. That is the surgeon. We've done the starter build. We've done the basics of it. We've gone through the full talent tree. That is what you can do as a surgeon. What would be a takeaway?
Field medicine, obviously. My takeaway is that you can really easily dip into this specialty from anywhere and gain a really strong skill. You could even go one further and go for Swift Healer as well. I think it's a great option for a multipath.
Yeah, field medicine and Swift Healer I love. I think for me, my big takeaway is that you can fully spec into just being a surgeon. You can, like,
commit to it.
Link is on, just be a surgeon. You're going to be an excellent healer. But unlike other games, a lot of the time healers will still have abilities or spells or whatever where you can do harm or damage. This really just, it's like you are just a surgeon. That is who you are. You're not just some like jack of all trades who can kind of hurt people but you kind of heal people better than your other party members. You are the surgeon of your party. That is just who you are.
I mean, you can punch people in the kidney.
You could punch people in the kidney.
But I see what you're saying. Yeah, there's not a lot of damage. There's no damage in this tree, really, yeah.
Yeah, so look, I mean, if this video has helped you stitch together your next character, has helped you understand anything about being a surgeon, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell.
Do not like the video.
Yeah, maybe don't like it. Maybe dislike it.
Go easy, Tiger. Don't dislike it.
Get in the comments, give us your feedback. We'd love to know what you thought about it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching.